All the way, we're in the lead. We're running it. Finish line is all I see. Get up on, no, don't stop. Future bright, the vibes nice, oh gosh. No time for slow down, just sprint, can't lapse. We walk the talk, just ask me about trust. So come through, let's talk about it. What you say? Oh, your girl HP is on her mark, so get set ready.
On your mark, set, go.
Oh yeah, make we chat about it. What if I said?
Make we chat about it.
Or on left,
Make we chat about it.
check and feel at the topic. Oh, make we chat about
Righty. We are live. We are live. We are live. We are live. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever in the world you are, wherever you are. It's not Thursday. It's not Thursday. It is actually Monday. Yes, I have to remind myself that it is Monday. It is a Monday night. And of course, a lot of things are happening. And we are here about the trials, the Jamaica Olympic trials. Of course, other trials going on, the American Olympic, the US Olympic trials is going on. But we are here tonight just to talk about our trials a little bit. So wherever you're tuning in from, welcome. Welcome if it's Africa, if it's Europe, if it's Asia, Antarctica, South America, North America, wherever you're coming from, welcome. And of course, as I said before, it is a Monday, June 24th. Ozzy, how are you? How you doing, Mr. Ozzy?
I am doing okay. Hope you are doing as well as I am, or even better.
Right.
Eagerly awaiting the start of the trials, enjoying the US trials so
Mm-hmm.
far. The fact that they have started, it sort of um, sets up what I'm expecting from our athletes in a way.
Indeed.
Uh,
Yes.
the big rivalry is Jamaica US in certain events. So
Yes. Yeah.
yeah, so I'll be
Yeah.
expecting certain performances, realistic
Yes,
expectations,
man.
of course.
Yes, man. US Olympic trials going on with themselves, and of course, I've seen some real good performances. Even though that's not what we're here to talk about, but we have to mention our neighbor. You have to love your neighbor as you love yourself. But tonight it is about Jamaica Olympic trials coming up this week. And this is why, guys, I am here tonight on a Thursday night, on a Monday night instead of on a Thursday night. And of course, I'm already in my shirt. I'm already in my kit. See, friends of Jamaica track and field. I'm already in my kit and I'm ready to go and sing. So tonight we're just here. We're not here to predict who is going to win or anything like that. We just want to look at our athletes, look at the event, look at the Olympics, and just look at our chances and stuff. And guess what? For the audience, we will be having some giveaway tonight. Yes, we'll be having some giveaway courtesy of a sports apparel company called Micah Wear. Yes, Micah Wear. And of course, this sport apparel company is located in the United States. And guess what? This company is owned by a Jamaican. It is called Micah Wear. It is a sport apparel company, and they will be giving away stuff tonight. So what they're saying is that anybody in the audience who predicts a winner at the trials will win one of their kits. So you have the audience. We're going to get the audience involved because, of course, tonight is about the audience. It's about the Jamaica track and field fans and friends. So remember now, if you have a right prediction, if your prediction is correct. You will be getting a kit from Micaware Sport Apparel Company. And of course, it is owned by our own a Jamaican. So with that said, I see Coach Kino on the live. Coach Kino will be writing down the predictions for me. So welcome each and everyone on Facebook, on YouTube. Welcome, welcome to the show. Coach Kino, welcome. Lansford Lions, welcome. And as always, thank you for your support. Ozzy, let's get into the meat of the matter. First thing I want us to look at is some rules. And one of the rules that I want to look at is the IOC rules. The IOC, for those of you who don't know, is the International Olympic Committee. And I think based on form so far, most, if not all, our athletes, all our events are open. Your thoughts on that, Ozzy? That I am saying that most of our events at the trials, they are open, wide
Oh,
open, meaning there is no clear favorite. And I think this is what will make it exciting.
yes, I would tend to agree with you. And in fact, I was kind of saying to myself that probably this is one of the hardest trials to predict. For me, definitely. And I think most of it is a result of the relative inactivity by some of the athletes. So there are no real performances to use, or enough performances to use to make some realistic assessments. But nonetheless, I'll have to I'll have to try to do something. But yes, I'm in agreement that quite a number of the events are wide open.
Wide open, wide open. And as we get into each event and look at some of the events, the audience will understand what we're talking about when we say most of these events at the trials they are open, and this is what is going to make the party sweet. But before we go any further, on December 20th, 2022, World Athletics revealed the pathway to qualifying for track and field for track and combined events at the Paris Olympics, including entry athletes, and all those things. So just to share a little bit with the audience who are not aware, individual events will attract up to three people from one nation can will be allowed to enter in an event. So we're talking about the 100 meters, the 200, the 400, the 800, etc., except for the 10,000 and combined events and relays. Those are a little different. So as I said before, for individual events, there will be a maximum of 3 per NOC eligible to qualify. And now NOC means National Olympic Committee. So in Jamaica's case, we're talking about the JOA, which is the Jamaica Olympic Association. For the relay event, of course, there will be one team per country per NOC. And I like this rule. I like this because it gives everybody an opportunity to be a part of this great event. It says any NOC that has no male or female qualified athletes or relay team will be allowed to enter their ranked male or best ranked female athlete in either the 100, the 800, or the marathon. And what I like about this is that they are giving all 195 countries in the world an opportunity. Once they are a member of the IOC, they get an opportunity to compete at the Olympic Games. So no country is shut out of competing at the games. I tried to find some rules on the J3A site. I wasn't able to find any qualifying standard rules as it relates to the trials. So those are just some of the rules
Mhm.
from the IOC. Any thoughts on that, Mr. Ozzy?
Um, I am generally okay with the criteria for qualification as set out by World Athletics and the IOC. That is meeting a set standard or by ranking. Um, there are some that have issue with the fact that every country is allowed at least an entrant in
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
events.
Yeah.
In that and we have seen it. We have seen where it waters down the event somewhat. In that people with um, well,
You think it watered down the event?
the preliminaries, the early part of the event, the early part, not the overall event, because those persons who I'm kind of directing my thoughts, they usually get eliminated. But in the spirit of the Olympics,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I am I have no issue with it. In the
And
spirit
that's
of the
what they
Olympics.
are about.
Maybe for the World Championships, I would think otherwise. But for the Olympics, given the genesis of the Olympics and what it's supposed to represent and what it's all about, I can live with it.
Indeed, indeed. And that's what they're about, including everyone, giving everyone an opportunity to be a part of this lovely sport. Because I mean, when the Olympic Games just started out, it was for fun. Before 1896, when it started including other things. It was just for fun. It was just some countries, Greece, you know just having some fun. And of course it has grown into the spectacle that it is. So I think I like it, because I don't like when anybody is left behind.
Mhm.
So I like the idea that every country can get an opportunity to build their legacy, and it is about legacy building for me. So I'm very, very happy about that. Now, with that said, let us look at some events, because we're not going to stay here very long. We're just going to look at some events, because I want to catch some of the US Olympic trials events and stuff. Let us start with the field events. Let us look at the triple jump. Any thoughts on the triple jump? The qualifying
Um,
mark is 17.22 meters. The world lead is 18.18. Any thoughts?
I'll just kind of limit it to our own
Mm-hmm.
personal and trials. Well, of course, Hibbert stands and separate himself from
Yeah.
the rest of the entrance. In fact,
Yeah.
I am not exactly sure or who will. I think I can guess who will be there. Um, yeah, he is, a good distance away from everyone else, and is the only one who would have
The
reached
qu-
qualifying
the
standard.
qualifying mark, yeah.
Right.
But
So
there is O'Brien Wasom,
wait,
who
so
is not too far from the 17.22 meters. He is actually at 17.02.
wait, so
Yeah. So
okay, so
if Wasom could get the qualifying mark at the trials, that would be
and
very good for us, having two going.
I would love to see us having more than one entrant in every single field event.
Yeah, yeah. But we are growing, we're growing
Yes,
in the
definitely.
field. We are
Yes.
really growing in the field, because looking back, if you look back, sometimes we barely have one going. No, we have over 9 people already qualify with the qualifying mark for different field events. So it is a good look, and we are building. We're building the legacy. The legacy is
Right.
building. So I would love to see where you know, put on a good show at the trials, even to
Right.
get the 17.22. It doesn't
Mhm.
matter.
Yeah.
All right, let's look at the triple jump for women. We just look at the men. The triple jump is more or less straightforward, but of course, we cannot leave out the field events out of our discussions.
Oh, no, definitely not.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. The women are in a better place in that, well, Shanika has a qualifying mark. Akila Smith, I'm not sure she has a qualifying mark from last year.
Akeelia is very close. She
Close,
has,
right. She's
yeah,
close. Yeah.
she has a mark of
Right.
14.52
Two. Right.
meters, and the qualifying mark is 14.55 meters.
Right.
So she too is not far
Exactly.
off. And of course, the dependable Kimberly Williams is at 14.07
Yes, but Kimberly has a qualifying mark from last year. She
from
would have
last year, right?
in the allotted
Right.
period.
And I think Akeelia have that too. So
Yeah.
we are in good standing with our three ladies.
Yeah.
Yep. We are looking. So the triple jump is looking good both on the men on the women's side. So out of 6 entries in the triple jump, we already have four. Three
This.
from the women, one on the men's side. Of course, as I said, O'Brien Wasom is not very far behind the qualifying mark. Let us look at the long jump. The long jump. When you hear names like Wayne Pinnock, Tajay Gale,
Wait,
Kerry McLeod,
um, wait. When Pinnock has amongst all entrants, when Pinnock has best performance, I think he has a 840 that was achieved
right,
early
8.4,
in the year.
yes.
Right. Kira McLeod, I think is at 821 this
That's
year.
correct.
Um, Tajay is at 815.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
I think Tajay may have a qualifier from last year
mm-hmm.
also.
Yeah,
Uh,
because this was a trio that finished second, third, and fourth last year.
exactly. Right. Right. Um, I am a little bit concerned looking at the trials now about Pinnock in the sense that at the NCAA, he looked as if he wasn't in the best physical shape. I believe one of the commentators mentioned something about hamstring, and
Ooh,
he was taped up. Is one of his legs, I don't remember which was. He had a tape on it, and it showed in his performance because I think he only managed
yeah,
a 798 effort. I
yeah.
can't say only managed for him because he's at eight.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And it
So
happens sometimes, you
yeah,
you
yeah,
have a bad day, a bad championship, and
yeah.
that is why championship is about what you do on the day, not what you did last week,
Mm-hmm.
but what you do on the day. But the long jump for men is still looking good, still
Right.
looking good. I mean, three, still looking good. On the female side, Akila Smith again is very, very close to the Olympic qualifying, which is
Right.
6.86, and she's at
One compete.
6.85. Yeah.
um, Tisana Hicklin has a 685 to I think that was
Oh yes, he clean.
yeah,
Yeah.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
But she has been somewhat inconsistent, So, but I'm hopeful that she can put it together and that we have two ladies or more,
Yes,
although
in this
unlikely.
event.
Right, right,
Yeah.
right.
Because the world leading, oh man, the world lead is
Oh,
7.22. I
yeah, oh
mean,
yes.
that's wow. 7.22 is the world lead.
Akila had hit 7 meters last year, so I'm hoping that with some rest after the NCA and she can get back there and beyond.
Yeah.
Looking down the road.
And she has been consistent in both events for the
Yes,
last few seasons, both the triple jump and the long jump.
she has been, yes.
The high jump. Let us look at the high jump quickly.
I jump.
Christoph Bryan,
Uh,
Romaine Beckford. Romaine Beckford is very close to the qualifying mark. Qualifying mark is 2.33 meters, and he is the Jamaican leader with 2.27.
6 centimeters. 1.32. Still a little way. Six
Yeah,
centimeters in
yeah,
high jump
yeah.
is a lot.
Yeah.
But I really would, if it's even one, to make it.
Can
Uh,
we get lucky? Can we get lucky
I
with
mean,
one?
to achieve the qualifier, not just, you know. I don't know if either would have, well, I'm not sure about the ranking thing, but if it's ranking for that, or we can just submit one, I'm not sure. But I would
Hmm.
love to see,
Yes, if you don't make the qualifying
right.
mark, then it goes down to ranking. And I think you have to be in what? The top
So, yeah,
24 or something like that?
um, I don't remember the exact thing.
Yeah, you definitely have to fall within the
Yeah,
range.
and my fear now is that Christoph may not have competed in enough quality meets to get
Yeah, Christoph is,
to
yeah.
accumulate enough points.
Mm-hmm.
For
Yeah.
me, competing in the US, probably, um, you know, although
Yeah, there
so
is there is a chance. I'm hopeful.
right,
Right
yes,
now tonight, I'm Mrs. Hopeful. I'm
yes,
Mrs. Hopeful tonight. With the women, of course, already Lamar Distin has made the mark 2.00 meters. The qualifying mark is 1.97 meters. So the world lead 2.04.
so, yeah. I would have liked to see even one or two other ladies at the trials that would have even give her a little competition. Right now, it doesn't look as if she gets any competition at the trials. Um,
Then go against the clock or go against whatever. Just go
yeah,
against the
I know.
tape,
Yeah, yeah,
you
I
know?
know. Yeah, but
Yeah.
it would have been good if would have had somebody to push her a bit there.
Yeah, to push the competition. Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know. I noticed she seemed to jump higher earlier in the season. I noticed it
Hmm.
last year and the year before. So I don't know. I'm not sure what it is.
The thing is that she is on that plane for sure. The legacy is, you see, that's what I'm looking at, The legacy is all I'm looking at. So she is on that plane again once she stays healthy. This is the event I want to talk about, the men's discus.
Yes.
Ralford
All right.
Mullins.
Um, I tell you
The
my exact scribblings that I have here.
The qualifying mark is 67.20 meters. Already, we have two men that have gone 69 meters.
Um, yes. I'm gonna put that 69 in context though, because
Yes.
the conditions were very very favorable because the world record was broken in that same meet, and it was said that the wind was aiding and all of that. But looking, even if you eliminate his top performance, he still has I think he has another 69.
Mm-hmm,
And
mm-hmm.
Stoner, who is second, who achieved 69, he has a 67, I think it might have been.
Yeah.
So even if we remove those two with the
They're
condition,
still they're still
right?
very, yeah.
But
But look at the world lead.
yeah, yeah, uh-huh.
The world lead 74 over
74.
74 meters. This is
Yes, yes. That
ridiculous.
the young boy is crazy. But
Wow.
let me tell you what my scribblings for this event. If the big boys are on their A game, that discuss event, our event, could be as exciting as any one of the track events because we have Mullen, Stone, and Michael Dakers fighting for 3 positions.
for 3 positions, and
Right, right.
already Stoner, Mullins, and Schmeichel
So,
already they have the qualifying mark.
qualifier. Right, right.
So Frederick is now coming
Exactly. There.
for a spot.
And he has been a
Wow.
medalist at the highest level, world championship silver medalist. So
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be a contest. I just hope that they do turn up and we get the fans are treated to a good spectacle.
I think this event, the men's discus, will be very competitive because, as you rightfully said, 4 men, 3 spots,
Right.
and one of them is yet to make the mark.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think that is what is going to make it very exciting because you have Frederick Dakers who is on 66.3, and of course Chad Wright behind
It's a
with
five,
a
five.
65. Yeah. So, and we know what Frederick Dakers can do
Right.
on a
Right.
given day.
Yeah. No disrespect when I failed to mention Chad Wright.
Yes, yeah, yeah,
Men
yeah.
too,
He's 65 meters, yeah.
right.
Hmm.
And Kai Chang at 63.06.
Hmm.
And
But
he's never improved.
this event is going to be very exciting. The women,
Discuss. Women discuss.
yeah. Can we find something? Can we find anyone to put on the plane?
Um
62.1 to
Samantha Hall.
61.02. Yeah,
Yeah.
Samantha Hall.
Yeah.
The
Um
qualifying mark 64.50. Is that hard? Is that hard to do?
yeah. Sometimes it is, 2 meters is people set the whole career and they can't improve by 2 meters. But I don't know. I'm hopeful.
I'm hopeful too. I'm hopeful
Um,
because
um
we've had up to 13 or more field event athletes going to a championship, and already we have nine on the table, and the championship is what, 72 hours away, if we can say that.
yeah, roughly.
The shot put men, Rojinja
Ginger,
Campbell,
yeah, he should win at the trials easy.
easy, easy.
Um, amongst Jamaicans, he has the top 12 throws. The top 12
Wow.
throws amongst Jamaicans. So, I
Yeah,
mean,
no, no, no. So, well, this is one of the event that is not open.
you're right. It should not
Yeah,
be. It should not be.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It should not
This is the one that is not open, and same for the women with Daniel. This one is not open either. Who is there to challenge Daniel? Who
All right.
who already who already have the qualifying mark that she did this year? No, I'm just asking for the
um,
sake of
all
the
right.
the.
Let me look up the scribbling again and so remember the memory not so good. Okay. Well, Daniel is at 12:46. Akira Nugent is at 12:52.
No,
Then
not the hurdles, not the hurdles. Sorry. The women's discus. We're still at the
oh,
discus. The
sorry,
women's
sorry.
discus,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Oh, sorry about that. Okay.
Thomas that I was talking.
Oh, okay. Oh,
No,
Daniel.
ma, we're going to get to that
Okay.
sweet,
Oh,
sweet
yeah, yeah,
event
yeah,
very
yeah.
soon.
Okay. I
Yes.
forgot that she was. Yeah, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm in agreement here.
Yeah, no upstage there. Already qualifying
Yes,
mark.
yes. She's way.
Way, way ahead. Way, way ahead. And
Yes.
as I said before, I counted out of all of the names that we just called, I counted 9 so far. 9 so far. That is on the plane or should be on the plane because already they have the qualifying mark.
Right. And she.
Now the legacy is building. Before we go into the track events, good night everyone. Thank you for being here. Lansford Lions, Coach Kino, Nick, Heart of Love. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Now we are on the track, Ozzy. We are on the track.
Okay.
We're on the track,
Time.
and we're not going to disrespect any event tonight. All events will be mentioned. The 1500,
Um,
starting from high and come down.
1500.
Yes.
To be honest, I really didn't go deep into the 1500
Yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
it just men
The
and women, not
yeah. The
basically.
closest to the mark for women is Natalia with 4 minutes 12.25.
Right.
The
And I,
qualifying mark is 4 minutes 02.5.
I doubt that she'll be running the 1500. I mean, I didn't
Yeah,
check directly, right?
yeah, yeah.
Adele Tracy, I haven't seen nothing for her. I
Yeah, I
don't
haven't
know.
seen any mark from her for
So
this
I am.
season.
She has entered both the 8 and the 15
Yeah,
at the trials, but I haven't seen any mark at all, neither 8 nor 15. So I just
yeah.
have no idea, shape.
I would love to see us in these events. I would love to see us back in the middle. Even if we cannot get to the long, I would love to see us in the middle distance. The 800-meter for women.
Um, Bull definitely would be my. Well, she comes into the event with the best time. The only person,
Yeah, 1 minute
okay,
59.1.
0.10. The only person to
Mm,
have met the qualifying standard. Oh, Adele, maybe from last year, probably. Not sure.
yeah.
Not
Hmm.
sure. Okay. But based on this year's performance,
Yeah, based on
for
performances.
this year, yeah, she's the only one.
Yeah.
Kellyanne Beckford, I thought she would have gone sub 2 minutes this season because I caught on to her early from indoors, so I was tracking her and following her and watching her at the NCAA champs again. I thought she would have done it here. It just didn't happen. But she consistently 2 minutes, 2:02:0. So
She's knocking.
yeah, right. So depending on you know if she can recover from her, her indoor and outdoor season at
Hmm.
college,
The
it's a
men.
possibility.
The men. Navaski.
Um, yeah, Navaski
Season best 1.4,
one
1
one
meter 45.
1:45:29. And for the first time I think probably the first time, we have one, two, three, four, 5 men uh, running 1:45s
Hmm.
entering the trials.
And guess what? The qualifying mark is 1 minute 54.70.
1:44,
Yes, 144. Yes,
1:44,
sorry,
1:44,
144.
right?
Is that doable? How hard is
Well,
that?
Navaski has it from last year,
Right.
but
But for
um,
others to for
I
us to have maybe one or two more to the party.
I don't. I'd never say never, but it looks a challenge. It looks a big challenge.
Challenge. Challenging.
It looks a big challenge.
Yeah. At least we consistently have people in the
Mhm.
800 meters, which is a good look.
Yes.
It is a good look.
I noticed that Kamara Farquharson has not entered the 800
He's going for the four.
before. Yeah, he has entered the four. And
That's one of the race I'm looking to see, but we're going to get to the
yeah, I
400.
think I understand his thinking that maybe where he's got his best is 1:46:32. He probably look at his chances and say, well, okay, maybe
Mm-hmm,
not,
mm-hmm,
but
mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
can do something in the four.
Yeah,
So
you have
when
to
he gets
be
that.
strategic when it comes on to your
Sometimes, yes,
career like this.
assess
Yeah.
yourself
Mm-hmm.
objectively, right?
Yes, yeah. And as you talk about the 400, we segue right into the 400 meters. Is this event open or not open?
Um, which gender we're talking
The
first?
400 for men.
Men, I am leaning very heavily towards Javon Poyle, with Bailey
This
behind.
event is open like a garage door. When you open garage door, I saw it open. No,
No,
seriously.
I don't know. I don't know.
No disrespect to the world champ, but
Mhm,
based on form,
mhm.
it is open. There is no
Well,
clear winner.
Powell comes in with 44:54
44-5.
and
He's the
has
best
been
Jamaican so far.
consistently the best of everybody.
Yep.
And he looked good at NCAA and thing, and he ran a good leg at World Relay. So
As the race still open. The
mhm,
400 for men
I don't know.
open like how Portmore open.
44:5. Sean Bailey next 44:9.
Yes.
Once. Once.
Remember, but I think they're going to do.
Yeah, I know.
I
Yeah,
think, yeah, the rules change for the men's 4 by
the
4. I
schedule.
think
Yeah,
it
the
is
schedule.
going to
Right.
be
Yeah.
2 rounds because we want to put them in the relay,
Mhm.
you know,
Yeah,
with a
yeah.
chance. Yeah, so that is what is going to make it interesting, the two
Um,
rounds.
it probably will. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I think it is open, 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 open. If I am to bet, I would not know who to bet on. That's how open it is.
If I were to bet, I bet him.
Because when you look at it, you have Antonio Watson, you have Javon
Question mark.
Powell, you have Sean Bailey, you have Kemar Farkason, who have been doing well all season. You have Rashid McDonald, and of course you have Company.
Um,
So there's really no
yeah,
clear,
but
but that's my opinion anyway.
yeah, I have to go with Poyle. I mean, he's nearly half a second faster than his closest rival, and everybody else is nearly a full second closer, quicker than the rest.
Remember, you're a track and field fan, and one thing you must always remember is not what you did last week or yesterday, is what you are capable of doing today in the
Yeah,
race.
but Powell has shown this season that he's capable of not doing it once,
So you're
twice,
calling
thrice.
Powell.
Yeah, yeah, I'm calling Powell.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
I'm
okay.
calling Powell. This, I mean, what's this a question mark? Because I know he picked up a niggle or something at it, so I just have no idea.
Look here, Watson is one
Yeah.
of those athletes that you cannot rule out.
No, no,
What?
I would not. I would not. If I knew
What?
exactly what his condition was,
Yeah.
but have not knowing it,
Watson.
you know.
Yeah, Antonio Watson, that young man, is one athlete you cannot rule
Yeah,
out.
I know he's a tough
Even when
fighter.
Antonio injured, you cannot rule him out because that young man is so unpredictable. You never know what you're going to get on a day. So
Yeah.
that's one of the races I really want to see, and one of the reasons why I really want to see this race is because of Kemar Farkason as one of the maybe the youngest that will be in this race and the season that he has been having. So I really want to see how he will match up
Yeah.
against these men and I mean this is the first time he's going to go after the 400 meters for a global championship. So I'm excited to see how he will deliver himself.
Gonna be interesting. Yeah, it's gonna be
It is
interesting.
going to be a very interesting race. And
Um,
remember now, three,
yeah,
only three top spaces, and
and
only three are guaranteed a spot or a place in the
the
relay pool.
pool, right? But and the tree must
My, my,
go
my.
must 45:00 or better. To be-
Listen, only the top three is guaranteed a spot in the relay pool.
Yeah.
It is no longer about the top four or the top five or the top six. The top three
It was
guaranteed a
always
spot
like that, you know.
in the relay
Yeah.
pool.
Hmm.
But many times we've seen the top six selected
In
for
the pool.
the
Yeah,
relay
right.
pool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Only
yeah.
the tree guaranteed, right?
Yeah, only the top three guaranteed.
Yeah,
So
because that
a
rule
man
said.
might come forth in a Chris Gale voice, might come forth and don't even make the team.
Mhm.
The women's 400 meter open or not open?
Definitely not open.
Not open. And now I will agree with you because
Ah,
when you look at Nikisha Price, 48.89, that is remarkable. That is brilliant.
yeah, she has joined some a group of
Yeah, man, she in a
esteemed.
big league,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yes, yes,
Big
yes.
league. Big
Only
league.
what I think it's only 14 women to date has gone sub globally
Big,
has
big
gone sub
league.
49.
Big, big league. And
But
let me
none of
tell you,
them have mm,
I did not expected the Jamaican record to lower by this far. I was thinking maybe, well, a
A point
49,
zero, a point,
29,
yeah, yeah,
or
yeah,
a 49,
exactly.
20, but
Yeah, yeah.
48,
She just chop off,
89.
whoop, she just chop
Look
off a
here.
chunk of it, right?
This might be this record might be here for a
Ah,
100 years.
well,
Lorraine Fenton had this record for over 20 years. I think
yeah.
23 years or something like so.
Well, I'm not in agreement with you that that record may be there for a
No,
number.
I'm just exaggerating
No,
because
no,
I'm in
no,
a
no.
good
Why?
because I'm in a good mood.
No, no. Why? I think she going to break that record.
Oh, you think she's going to break her own record?
I think she probably will break that
She
record.
should. She
Yeah, I
should.
think that's why I say that.
But you know what? The question I want to. Oh, it wasn't a world record. It was a national record. But
Yeah.
yeah, man, that
Mm.
race is certainly not open. That race,
Uh,
you could give Nikisha the medal from
yeah.
now and say,
I
sit in
mean,
the
all things
stands.
being equal. Yeah,
Yeah, sit in the
barring
stands and
no. Yeah.
yeah, and look which other two will join you.
Well, that is gonna be interesting.
What the
Um.
second and third place?
Yes, yes, yes. I think so.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
There is a name which some may not be aware of. Brianna White.
Brianna, yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
Uh-huh. A matter
She,
of fact,
she,
is a track and field, and I'm going to big her up for this, is a
mm,
track and field enthusiast who I met through different groups. Call
mm.
herself Track Diamond. She was a
Oh,
person.
okay.
She was the person that brought my attention to
Attention to
that
her.
young lady.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. She
So,
comes in with a 50.64.
yep,
In fact, well, that's her best time for the season. In the
yep,
NCAA final that Nikisha ran the 48.8, she actually did 50.7.
yeah. You
Um,
mean that sweep for
yes.
Arkansas?
I think she was either seventh or eighth, but it was hyper fast.
Yeah, she
So
was in
she
there. Yeah.
50.7 and she was down the track. But yeah, she will add something to that race.
Yes, so Jamaicans,
So
look out for the name Brianna White. Yes,
Stacey Ann is at 50.71 this
and
season,
yes, Stacey and is at
and
50.7, of
13
course.
Young 51.1.
Mm-hmm.
I note also that um what's her name again? Russell. Russ
Genevieve Russell.
Jenny Russell is entered for the four and the hurdles.
Okay.
I know last year she just did one round. I'm not sure her plans are.
She's positioning herself. I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
I suspect it's that.
So before we
Uh,
move to the 400-meter hurdles, do you think Nikisha will run fast at the trials?
no.
But does she need to though? I
No,
don't think she
that's why I
need
said
to.
no. No, that's why I said no. No,
She
I
don't
don't
need
know.
to.
No, no.
Yeah.
I don't think she'll run fast at the trial. I
Yeah.
think because that it's about protecting, preserving the body
Yes,
for
yeah.
the big one, right?
She needs some rest. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
she just need to do just enough,
Enough,
just
enough
enough,
to
right? And
yeah,
no more.
enough to become the
Right?
national champion,
This,
and of course add to her legacy, and
right.
of course, Veer Technical strikes gold again. Yes, man, Veer Technical know
Yeah.
how to produce
Uh,
champions. Miss Dorothy Scott Genius, welcome. A Veer girl, an Olympian, a Trelawney girl. Hello, Miss Dorothy. Welcome, welcome. Welcome the Olympian to the show.
yes.
Let us look at the men's 400-meter hurdles. Is it
Okay.
open or not open?
I don't think it's. I think Russian will be just that better than everybody else. I mean, he may not win by any huge margins because it may not be necessary to win by any huge margin, but I think he will get the job done.
If you look at the top three times by Jamaicans, Rashawn Clark, 48.11, Malik James King,
Oh,
48.39, Roxroy Cato, 48.42. I
oh,
think this race is going to have some fireworks to it.
yeah, yes. And what's his name? I seen Wilson is just at 49.0 something.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
Yeah. The qualifying mark for this event is 48.7.
right. So we
Mm-hmm.
do we do have three gentlemen already
Mm-hmm.
achieving
Mm-hmm.
the qualifying mark. Um,
Wow. The legacy is building. The legacy is just getting richer and richer. Any surprises though in this event? No.
I don't. Well, hide. I don't know if we.
Well, we haven't seen Jahil
Right,
much.
right, and that's probably a surprise. Well, I think he has what, a 49, 49, 48. I
Yeah,
can't
he
remember him
haven't
running
achieved
maybe once.
the
But
markers yet.
but then he in the past he has run sparingly, don't and it turn up at the trials. So
Yeah, Jahil doesn't run a lot. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
we'll
The women's 400-meter hurdles open or not open?
um no, I think Rochelle has stamp.
You know who we need to watch? Young Cheyenne Salmon.
Yeah, man. You
That
know,
young lady,
I
that
don't
young
know.
lady fears no one.
Yeah, she's coming on. She's coming on.
Yes, Cheyenne
And
Salmon,
she has no
formerly of Heidel.
yes.
Yes,
We,
she is one to watch. This race is going to be another exciting
I
one.
think so.
Rochelle,
Yeah.
yeah,
Although I'm leaning towards Rochelle, and I think
yeah,
Rochelle will, but it's not a walkover or a runaway.
right,
I don't
yeah.
think it will be. And the battle
Yeah,
for the
she
seat.
will be pushed. Rochelle will
Right. Exactly.
definitely be pushed by Saman, Anjanette Knight, Genevieve
And
Russell,
yes,
and company. Yeah,
yes.
but Cheyenne Saman, yeah, she is. I think Cheyenne Saman looks like she wants to be in the top three,
I
but
kind
who doesn't?
yeah, I sort of have our pencil, you know.
Yes, Saman really
Yeah, our pencil.
looking.
Yeah.
I mean, the qualifying mark is 54.85.
Mm.
Already, Rochelle and Cheyenne Saman have that mark.
And I think Anjanette might have it, you know.
Yes,
And,
and
yeah,
Andronet Knight.
right.
Yeah, Genevieve Russell is just a little bit
Little, yeah.
outside. Right, but Rochelle Clayton 53.72, Cheyenne Salmon second 54.27, and Janet Knight 54.62, Genevieve Russell 54.99. But this is going to be very interesting. Only three spots. Only
Good.
three spots. Now, do we need to talk about every time I look at this event, it hurts my heart. The men's 200 meters.
Boy, oh boy. It's not you alone, you know.
Every time I look at this event, my heart is broken.
Yeah. I,
Why are the men afraid of the 200 meters?
I don't know. It's something I've tried to figure out. It just,
Why nobody wants to run the 200
I just
meters?
don't know. I don't understand.
We've had some real great sprinters in this century, the 21st century, and the only two that really, well, three: Usain Bolt, Johan Blake, Warren Weir.
In recent, yeah.
Yeah, competitively,
Really.
and to
Well,
some extent,
well, Ashmead has,
Rashid. Oh
well,
yes,
and Dwyer.
yes.
Yeah, Ashmead have
Nikhil
made final
Yes,
and all
Nickel
of that.
Ashmead.
Yeah,
Yes, yes, yes.
yeah.
But why is it that this crop
I,
of sprinters, why are they hiding from the 200?
and we see that the development needs when there's 100, you have 15, 16,
You
17,
have you have
and the
how many heats
200.
of 100, and when you get to the 200, you barely see two,
And
three.
it's kind of the same thing with the female, you know. It's sort of the
Well,
same.
the female
Yeah.
kind of different because we have female 200-meter runners, we have female 100-meter runners, but we have not had any 200-meter male since
Yeah,
Usain,
well, yeah.
Johan. We have not seen that.
Well, when I say the same, it's just the seemingly lack of interest. Then that's what I'm, you know. That's
But
what. Yeah.
why? That is what
I don't
okay.
know. I don't
All right,
know.
let me ask a question.
I don't
If I
know.
am in an event and season after season it's not working for
Same.
me, why can't I think about trying the next event
Oh,
closer to it?
right.
Because the one that I like is already saturated and I don't have the talent, or I am not at that place to be competitive. Why can't I try another event? That's what
Um,
I want to know.
to me, that's the logical
That would be the logical thing to
of it,
do.
but for some reason, I don't.
Boy, I don't know. Every time I look at over 200 meters, my heart hurt me. We haven't had
Mm,
anybody who have
right.
um made the qualifying mark. I haven't seen Andrew Hudson. Have we
Mm.
seen Hudson all season? I think maybe one
Yes,
time.
yes, he has run. Yeah, 20.5. Well, I, if I were to guess, I would think that he probably got hurt. Why I
Oh,
say
he's
that?
injured.
No, no, no. Just me guessing that
Okay.
probably
Okay.
because early in the season he ran 10-1 something early.
Okay.
So with 10-1 and being a 200 specialist, I would think that he will be better than 20.5. So it's
Okay.
just me guessing now, trying to figure out why is that. I would that would be my first guess. That something
Okay.
to set him back.
The qualifying mark for the 200 meters is 20.16.
Yeah,
World lead 19.67 by Kenny Benerick. The silver medal last night in the men's 100 meters at the US trials that we will touch on briefly.
yes.
He has the world lead. And of course, our fastest Jamaican in the 200, Oblique Seville, 20.17.
Yeah.
Oblique Seville is the
And then
Jamaican lead, very close to the qualifying mark.
right,
And
and
if Oblique had run all out, he would have run the qualifying mark for the 200.
yeah, although I kind of get the impression that he not going in that route.
No,
Not
I don't
no.
think he's
Yeah,
going the
yeah,
200,
because
just
yeah,
highlighting
yeah,
that
yes, agreed.
he is the Jamaican lead. The
And then
women's 200 meters, is it open? Is it open or not open?
uh,
Hey.
all right, here my predicament now. When I'm doing this sort of thing, I like to look at. I don't. I try not to use sentiments.
Right, right.
It's
I don't
form
use
and
sentiments. Yeah.
performance and that sort of thing. But I'll have to depart from that this time. And it's what pushed me fully because I had some uncertainty with. I mean, straight to the point, Sharika. You know, her performances. Although I know she wasn't at her best, and we heard rumors that she might have had a setback and all of that. So I just didn't know. But Coach Stephen Francis, in an interview, said she has been training well, everything
Yes,
is
I
going
saw that
well, and
interview.
she
Yeah,
look
yeah, yeah.
as
And
good as
she's to be
last
fair to
year.
her, she's
Mhm.
looking very lean.
Yeah, he
She
said she
looks
lost.
lean
Yeah,
and she
mhm.
is looking very, very good.
Yeah, he commented that she had gained some weight, and she
And
has
she
now
shed
lost.
the weight.
She said the
Yeah.
weight right, and
Yeah, I saw
it's
that
training
interview.
as good as
Yeah.
so
And
that
I saw her running with
intention.
the men. A matter of fact, I
Mm,
think I saw a video or something, a mini video with her. I think
mm.
she was running either with Kishane Thompson or one of those male from the club. So she's looking good behind the scene. She's looking
Yeah.
good, so
Um.
but it will be a very interesting race because Lane Tava Thomas is also
I,
looking super
yes.
nice.
I have her for my second place.
Yeah. Okay.
Um.
She also earned the qualifying mark
Right.
of 22.26. The fastest Jamaican this season so far, Brianna Liston with 22.32 seconds. Unfortunately, won't be
Will
at
be
the
right.
trials.
Um.
And there is Nisha Berger with
Burger.
Also, the qualifying mark of 22.4.
I was a little disappointed in her performance in both the 100 and 200 at NCA.
Who? Nisha?
Burger, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Because, I mean, she had what, 11-0 something in the 120. That same 22-4 was achieved before that, but she just didn't
And it goes back to the
perform well.
very famous saying in track and field, it's not what you did last week,
Yeah,
but what you do on the day. Is what you do on the day that matters. Not
the-
what you did last week, not the championship that you won, but what you are
exactly.
doing. So I think this is, and what is so funny is that the world lead 2183 by collegiate
Mhm.
triple champion
Long.
Mackenzie Long from the United States, who will be running in the 200 at their trials. She
Mhm.
did not make it out of the semifinal round in the 100 meters. So this is going to be a nice little race. It
Yeah,
might not be the usual suspects,
right.
but it's still going to have some fireworks to it.
If if Burger 2244 can get back in that type of shape, and Oakley, who is just behind, well,
Dejanay Oakley.
22-6, um, it could be, yeah,
It is going to be a very interesting race because
it could be.
at the end of the day, too, at the trials, your national championship is also a part of your legacy.
Exactly.
So everybody wants to win at the national championship because it is a big part of your legacy also. So it is going to be very interesting, this 200 meters come Sunday
I
evening,
mean,
June 30th.
I know Ashanti Moore, Kevona,
Ashanti Moore is also there,
Debbie
Evona
Williams,
Davis.
they will have their own ideas and plans
Yes, yeah.
and
Like
laughing at
everybody
us.
else. Like everybody else.
Yeah, yeah.
The 100-meter hurdles for men
Uh,
open or not open.
Again, this one is one where
This is
lack of
very open as
one of
the.
yeah, one where lack of activity. They
This is
don't.
open.
Yeah, I would agree with you. Yeah, Broadbell,
And
McLeod,
and
Parchment.
one, if you look at listen to this now. The qualifying mark is 13.27.
Mhm.
Broadbell is leading with 13.24. Omar McLeod, Olympic champion and world champion, rounding nicely into form, 13.25.
Mhm.
Hansel Parchment, Olympic champion, 13.26.
6. Yep.
Wow.
Uh, yeah.
This is
And, and,
going to
and close
be
behind, we have a Jerome Campbell at
Jerome Campbell is there, of course.
13:30, which is just inches behind.
And of course, we cannot rule out Tyler Mason.
Right, we have LaFrance Campbell at 13:37
Yep. There's
also.
going to be
Bennett at
Orlando Bennett,
13:38. Lemonius at 13:38. So not
Lemoni.
much separation between.
What a final
Right.
this is going to
I
be.
think we could see the typical, well, not typical, one of those hurdles finish where everybody is just a straight line
A
across
straight line
at the
across,
peak.
yeah.
Maybe one or two a little ahead and then,
Because
avoid.
when you look at Broadbell 1324, Omar 1325, and Parchment 1326,
Mhm.
can't get better than that. The competition cannot get
Yep,
better than
yep,
that.
yep, yep.
They're in each other's shadow.
Yeah.
Wow, outstanding. But let us talk about Omar for 30 seconds. Omar coming back into form nicely.
Yeah, I'm really glad. Oh, incidentally, he's entered for the 100 and the hurdles.
Yes,
That's
yeah.
right. So, and I'm
Remember,
sure.
remember
Yeah,
Omar McLeod had a sub 10
yeah, man, I know,
in
man.
100 meters. He's
And
very
has run
fast.
on, I think a world championship relay side, if I remember correctly.
Listen,
Yeah,
2017, that relay where
right.
Usain Bolt was injured, Omar McLeod run that lead off
Yeah,
leg.
yeah.
And I will tell anybody to go back and watch that relay. 2017 World Championship, Omar McLeod leading off the Jamaican team.
I'm just,
Brilliant.
um, I'm kind of glad to see he's entered for the 100, but at the same time, I'm a little bit worried
Why?
because No, one of the theories of why he has had issues with the hurdles is because of his speed. Because
Yeah,
the speed and it get too close to the hurdle and things. So
yeah.
whilst it may be good for the 100, and just probably by now has managed to
And
go
maybe too, he's doing the 100 to get
Yes,
himself back
yes, yes. Yeah,
in shape, in top shape, because remember he
exactly.
has been out for a while. But before we go any further, let's just say hi to some people who are running in. Seem as if these people just coming in from work. Good night. Welcome, Monica Lewis. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Monica Lewis said the Olympics is going to be great between Jamaica and the USA. Of course, Monica. Tamika, good night, good night. Tamika says good night. Lovely people, good night. Um, yeah, Omar, I love the idea that Omar is back in the party. So interesting. Now let's go to drum roll. The women's 100-meter hurdles. Guess who is the leader? Guess who is the leader?
No price for
Daniel
that
Williams, two times world champion. Daniel is leading the Jamaicans with 12.46. Then we have the outstanding schoolgirl, no, collegiate pro, call it whatever you want to call it, Akira Nugent on 12.52. Then we have Demisha Roswell, 12.68. Then we have Amoy Brown, 12.73. Then we have Megan Topper, the only Jamaican woman to win a medal in the 100-meter at the Olympic Games. She is on 12.73. And the outstanding Brittany Anderson, 2022 world silver medalist, on 12.87. No, I called six names.
I think you
Six?
might have omitted Yannick Thompson.
Did I omit Yannick? How could I do such a thing? How could I do such a thing to Yannick? But Daniel Williams, Akira Nugent, Demisha Roswell, Amoy Brown, Megan Tupper, all have the qualifying time to run at the Olympics. Now, Jamaica could have two teams for the sprint hurdles, but it can only be
Yes, it
three.
could.
It
Right.
can only be three. Ozzy, please update me. What is happening with the US trials? I know that you're watching, What is happening?
Eh?
I know that you're watching. I
Advertisement going
know.
on.
I'm trying not to watch because I don't want to be distracted.
I think
But the women,
just
our women
yeah,
sprint hurdles,
I
so
don't
far
know
you
what happened.
have
All I saw was somebody falling.
where in the hurdles?
There was some in the steeplechase woman.
Oh, the steeplechase. Oh yeah, man, the steeplechase is known for that. Um, five
Steeplechase or
women,
woman.
five women from Team Jamaica already have the qualifying mark for the Olympic Games. The qualifying mark is 12.77. The world lead
So, so,
13.31 by Samba from France. What a
12,
race this is going to
12.3.
be. 12,
Mm-hmm.
what is that? The world lead?
12 point. No, no, you said
Yes, sorry,
13.31, but I'm
12.3.
saying 12.
I'm sorry, my apologies. Getting too excited.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, I know you're right. Yeah.
What do we expect from the women's sprint hurdles? Daniel, the world champion, Megan
Right, Wendy?
Topper, Olympic bronze medalist, Brittany Anderson,
She has
world
more.
silver medalist, Akira Nugent, rising star. I haven't seen Karika Hill as yet.
Right. So, in fact, she's not amongst
Your
the 1, 2,
thoughts,
3,
your
4.
thoughts on
Not
the
in the top
hurdles.
10 by time.
Mega turn off your TV now,
Um,
Ozzy.
well, I giving this one. No, I'm not looking at it. I, um, Daniel, my pick with Akira Nugent second, and I
And
feel
let me tell you,
Yannick Thompson this year.
A lot of people might not know this, but I'm going to tell you guys. I like to share information. I like to share what I know. Daniel Williams, our own Daniel Williams, two-time world champion, is not an Olympian yet.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel is not, and when I say Daniel is not an Olympian, what I mean is that Daniel has not competed for Jamaica at the Olympic level. So I think this will be her year. I think if everything goes according to script, Daniel will be on the plane to France.
Yep.
Brittany coming back. What is your take on?
Um, Coming back, but I don't think she's there yet. Just
No, she's not. She's on her
not
way
there.
back. She's
Yeah,
not
work
there
in
yet.
progress.
Yeah, she's really working hard.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't think she will trouble the ladies at the top. Well, those who I think will be at the top. Um,
Yeah.
she, I think she should get to the final. But that's the best I'm going to give her right now.
With this race, with the hurdles, you have to be in top shape. The hurdles is not something that you can run and shut down that easily. You have to run hard from gun to tape. You know, you have to you have to be at top form. So let's see, she's looking good. I've seen a few races with her
Um,
in Europe, and she's doing her thing.
Amari Brown, MVP, 1273, Onika Wilson, college. Yeah.
Yeah, Onika Wilson is also
Um,
there.
and what's her name again? Brown. What was at MVP? What's her name?
Amoy Brown. Yeah, you just
No,
said
no, no,
Amoy Brown.
no, not Amari Brown. The other young lady at MVP. MVP.
Who is that?
Um, she
A
was,
hurdler?
yeah, man. Stephen Francis mentioned her that she's getting back to her old shape. Hold on,
Okay.
old age.
All right. Don't worry about it, man. It will come. It will come. Let us go to what they call the ribbon event in track and field, the 100. Let us talk about the men first.
All right.
Open. Is this event open or not open at the trials?
Um,
While you think
no,
about that, let me give the audience some data. The qualifying mark is 10 seconds flat. The world lead is 9.79 by Ferdinand Omalia from
come on, y'all.
Kenya. World lead. Now, while Ozzy is thinking about if the 100 meter for men at the trials is open or closed, Oblique Seville is leading the Jamaicans with 9.82 seconds. Then we have Akeem Blake on 10 seconds, Julian Fort on 10.02 seconds, Jelani Walker 10.05, Raheem Ford, 10.12. Sandre Davidson, the youngster, 10.13. Taekwondo Tracy, 10.15. Johan Blake, 10.16. Rohan Watson, 10.23. And of course, I have Kishane Thompson that I'm hearing little things about.
Yeah, you missed
Your thoughts? Who did I miss?
Kadrian Golson,
Kadrian Golson, what is his time?
10.10.
10.10. Okay.
Did you say Jelani Gordon?
Yes, I did say
Okay,
Jelani.
yeah. So Kadrian Golson you missed.
Okay.
Javari Thomas. I think I said Javari Thomas. Um, all right.
Any
Oblique.
sir?
No, my
Oh,
pick oblique. I jump straight to it. Oblique.
okay.
No, again, I like to use something to assess, to predict. Kishian problem is my Kishian Thompson. Let's call me the problem. I've not seen him run anything at all. So I don't
Ozzy, how long now you watching track and field?
years. That's why I take it this
Years.
one.
How many
Yeah.
people you see come at trials and
Hmm.
upstage everybody else?
Exactly.
You don't learn your lesson yet.
Yeah,
Let me
that's
tell you,
exactly why.
you know when I learned that lesson?
Yeah.
I learned that lesson 2008. And track and field fans, real track and field fans,
Hmm.
know what I'm talking about when I said 2008.
Yeah.
I learned my lesson at the trials 2008.
Yep.
People will come. A matter of fact, it's not even 2008. I learned that lesson at the Sydney Olympic trials when Tana Lawrence turn up at the stadium and defeat the top people.
Um,
And then I later, me never learned my lesson with Tana, but I
Peter
learned it for
Dowdy won that one.
sure.
Anyway. Hmm.
Hmm? What you said?
No, Dowdy had won that one, but anyway.
Yeah, Peter Gay Dowdy won, Tanya second.
Mm.
I think Beverly McDonald was third.
Early.
Merlene, I think, was fourth. Veronica fifth, and so forth. Something
Mhm.
like that.
Yeah.
But Merlene wasn't in the top three.
Yeah.
But we know how the whole thing unfold.
Yeah.
But
But
but the point I'm trying to make is
mhm.
that I have learned my lesson that sometimes you cannot watch. Sometimes you have to know how to. You have to predict with
Yeah.
all kind of possibilities,
Yeah. And with
and we've
some basis
seen this.
though, but with something, something, some basis. And the problem with Kishin, no, but I've subsequently heard something from Stephen Francis, which made, but prior to that, not seeing anything, hearing that he was possibly injured or not injured, so we just don't know. No, I hear
That
that.
still don't say anything. 2000 Sydney
Mhm,
Olympic trials.
mhm.
Did we know anything about Tanya Lawrence? Did we even know if Tanya was running competitively?
No, I wouldn't.
There you
No, I don't
go.
remember. No, yeah, true, but
2008,
mhm,
2008 trials. Many people did not know Shelley and Fraser Price. We knew about Karen
well, we
because
have her from the year before because she was
we
on the
know
team
about Karen
for the
because
World Championship. Mm,
Karen was on the World Junior team that was held
mhm.
in Kingston. I knew about Shelley because Shelley ran at the World Championship
Right,
2007
exactly.
in the rounds. But the point that
Yeah.
I'm trying to make is
Mm.
that who thought, not even me, because I had my clear pick.
You mean 2008? Yeah, yeah,
2008, I had my clear pick.
yeah.
I would have put my money, house, car, everything, all my spouse on it,
A lot too.
and and lose. So, but the thing is
Yeah,
that
but
I
and
learned my
again,
lesson. I
but it's
learned my
because of
lesson.
those things why I'm cautious,
I learned my lesson.
right?
And
Because
me,
of
I
those.
not ruling out
No, no, no,
nobody.
no. That's I would never really rule out anybody. But again, if I don't know if the person is running, if they're injured, they're hurt,
Now worry
I
yourself,
try not to
man.
use sentiments. So if and when I
No,
make a
it's
pick,
not sentiments, It's
yeah,
as
it's
you get
sentiments.
older, you get wiser. You see
So,
certain things,
yeah, but if I
and you're
know
wiser.
nothing about an athlete, but because probably I like what they did last year, is that the sentiments? Because but jumping back to the 100, all right, I have,
Yes, jumping back to this 100.
yes, oblique, I have oblique to win, and
Oblique to win.
I have Kishin as a second, Akeem Blake, Julian Fort are going right down to fourth. I'm going down to fifth place. Kadrian Goals in fifth.
That's your top five.
Yeah, that's the top five.
Okay. Okay. All
With
right.
with Ryan Ford,
Yeah.
Javari Thomas, and Sandra Davison to round up the finalists, the eight finalists.
But if you look at this, a lot of these men are very close in time.
I know.
They're
Yes.
bunched up. They're so bunched
Exactly.
up on each other. It is hard to separate them.
Yes, it is.
The only one that is separated is oblique.
Yeah. Right.
Oblique is the only one that is separated.
And I didn't mention Ryan Watson.
Yeah,
Imagine
I
that.
did mention Ron
Yeah,
Watson.
yeah, I
His
didn't.
season best is
Which,
10.23.
but I just feel him going in there somewhere, but I just don't know what where to put him based on
That's the
what I've seen.
beauty about the trials. You just don't
Yeah,
know. You just don't know. All
yeah.
right. Let us look at the women. Is this open or not open? This is the most
Um,
open. This 100-meter is the most open race at trials.
open.
This 100-meter for women is so open, it can't open no more.
Okay.
No, see, no, seriously, look at it. It is so, it is, this is what you call wide open.
Um, I don't know, you know. If I am to believe Stephen Francis, and I have no reason to doubt him, and how Sharika has come on.
Before we get there, let us
All
just
right.
give the audience some information. The
About
qualifying
the times?
mark
Yeah, yes, yes.
is 11.07. The world lead is by one Shakari Richardson, world champion at 10.71. She ran that 2 nights ago, looking looking in what's his name at TVJ, Spencer Darlington, splendiferous.
Yes. I can
she
work with that.
looked she looked outstanding. She looked so. That is the world lead. The lead in Jamaican is Brianna Liston with 10.91. Of course, unfortunately she's out because she's one of my little darlings, but
Mm.
she's out and injuries. Next behind Brianna Liston is Crystal Slowly, who is having a wonderful season at 10.99. Sharika Jackson, Olympic and world champion, 11.03. Nisha Berger, 11.06. Brianna Williams, Olympic champion, 11.08. Alana Reed, 11.09. Shanice Walker, 11.09. Tia Clayton, 11.12. Kemba Nelson, 11.13. And then, of course, Elaine on, we just jumped down to Elaine on 11.3, Shelly 11.15, and Tina on 11.17. Do you think,
Mhm.
anyway, your thoughts before me ask
Oh,
that
again,
question?
you omitted Sasha Lee Forbes at 11.05.
Sasha Lee?
11.05, yes.
Okay.
I
Oh,
think so.
yes, I did. Yes,
So
yes.
she will be third quickest entering the
But
trials.
isn't she injured?
No man, she ran the. I think she ran the 11.05.
Oh, she's back. Okay.
Yeah, she's back and running. I
Okay.
think she
I
did
know
the
she got injured at
right.
that
Yeah,
that that
yes.
meet in
In
Florida, that
Florida
Florida
Center,
meet. Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
She
was
did
at that meet.
11.05 after she came back, and I
Okay.
think I saw her in two races, and she looked like she's back.
Is this race open? Is the women's 100-meter at the trials open or it's not open?
I don't think it's over.
You don't think it's open?
No,
Explain.
I think Sharika will take it.
Okay, that's a good pick. That's a
With
good pick. But based on form, based on
yeah.
what we've been seeing, it's
Mhm.
open because if you don't know for sure, then it means that the race open.
Yeah, but
So
if he was in her 11.03 at the time, and the fact that word is from her coach that she is in much better shape
yeah.
than them.
But as it is right now, it
Mhm.
open.
Ah, mm,
Listen, from
I don't agree
listen,
with
listen.
her.
From you cannot call a clear winner. It
I
means
did
that
call up here with her.
okay, and you're clear winner is
Yeah,
Sharika. There's, and I'm not discrediting Sharika or
yeah.
anything, but
No, I
based on
understand. No,
form,
no,
as
no,
you
I know.
said,
Mhm.
is not sentiments doing it.
Right.
Is we
Hmm.
are looking at the data, we're looking at performances. 'Cause obviously, somebody will have to win, but will Sharika be able to step up? Is she ready at this point to step up? Will Shelly steal the show? Will Elaine cause an upset? Will Crystal slowly from the inside create an upset. Will Alana Reed be motivated by what her 3 teammates did at the US trials, sweeping the 100-meter for women and going to Paris?
Yeah.
The last coach that did something like that was Glenn Mills
That thought
with
was man.
Usain Bolt, Johan Blake, and Warren Weir
Right.
clean sweep in the trials. And of course, they also sweep the Olympics, winning all the medals. But will Alana Reed be motivated by Shakari, Jefferson, and Terry?
I think she will be, but I don't think she'll trouble the ladies at the top.
The top 3. Okay.
I think she will be motivated, but
Okay.
and I didn't. All right, let me just jump straight to my top 3, and again a little bit of sentiments coming to this again now.
No, sir, but earlier you said we're not using
No,
sentiments. So
yeah, but
no
no, and I
sentiments.
contradicted myself, and
Yes,
I
sir.
will
You're
really
contradicting.
admit and say when I do that. So I'll have Sharika, Shelly-Ann, Sasha Lee Forbes, Crystal Slowly,
That's your top 4.
top 4.
Okay. Okay. That's your top 4.
And can go deeper too. Brianna Williams, Tia Clayton, Kemba Nelson, Tina Clayton. As
Say
for the
that
final,
again.
filling up the 8 slots.
So you're calling the top 8 for the finals. Who
Yeah,
are the
yeah,
top
right.
8?
Yeah. So
Who
I'll
are
have the top 8. Not the 8 finalists.
the 8 finalists? So where does your sentiments lies?
Shelly-Ann being in second. That's the
Oh,
sentiment.
Shelly being second. Okay. All right. Okay. I got you, sir. I got you.
Sentiment.
I got you. I got you. I got you. Okay. Now that we're done. Oh, I did have Sasha Lee Forbes, Natasha Morrison, and
Yeah,
Serena
you might,
Cole.
yeah, but you did. You
Yeah, I
might
did
have.
have them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did
Yeah.
have them.
Since you mentioned Natasha, I don't know. Natasha caused me grief, because I'm just talking with a colleague of mine, and I said,
Before we go any further, we have Mr. Taekwondo Tracy. He is in the audience and he's saying, much love and respect from over here.
Mhm.
Mr. Tracy, sir, welcome, welcome, and much love and holy pa love
Mhm.
from over here. So, sir, welcome,
Oh
welcome to
yes.
the program, Taekwondo.
Mhm.
How is training going, sir? Hope everything going well for you and you are ready to put on
A
a big,
show.
big show, a big, big show, a big show for me, a big show for me.
Mhm.
Love and love alone. I love that. I love that, Taekwondo. Thank you very much for showing us some love. I mean, he's taking some time out to show us some love on the program. Thank you very much, Taekwondo. What were you saying now, Ozzy, about
Yeah, I said Natasha caused me some grief in that, just that she has been inconsistent, over time.
mhm.
But and I know in the back of my mind she might just come and pop a 10-9 or 10-8. I know she'll do that. She
Mm.
has done it in the past.
Listen, you have some athletes
Yeah.
where when you
And
come out
then
to a championship, you cannot rule them out.
and
You
then the rest of
can't.
the season is 11-2, 11-3s and all of that.
Yeah,
So
you really
yeah,
can't. You can't rule them out. Taekwondo Tracy say, I'll put a bigger smile on your face come this weekend. Woohoo!
that sounds
I
good.
will be there. I will be there. Thank you very much, Mr. Tracy. I will be there.
Drop a 9-8.
Yeah, man. I see somebody a run come down my sideline and I itch and suck on for you. That will be me. That will be me. Big up yourself, Tracy. Big
Oh,
up yourself,
Lordy, Lordy,
Taekwondo
Lordy.
Tracy.
Mm,
Got to love the athletes. I mean, they work so hard. They
yeah.
work very, very hard for us, for the country, for themselves, and for their family and stuff. So, as you say, you're getting your heart broken by your favorite girl Natasha. She might just surprise. Look here,
No,
Natasha know how to make team, you
no,
know.
yeah, she has caused me grief in the past, in that I said, no man, Natasha can't do that. And then she do it. And then I said, Natasha, go and do that. And then she don't do it. so so I'm in a quandary.
And this is why I tell
Yeah.
you that a lot of these events at trials this year, they are open.
Mm,
Open.
mhm.
Well open. Let us talk a little bit about and before we go there, one thing we need to remember, every athlete that turn up at the trials is coming there to make the team,
Yep.
coming there to win and to make the team. I remember in an interview, not just recently, with Tana Lawrence said when she was coming to the Sydney Olympic trials in 2000, she was coming to win, and her idol was in the race.
That should be the attitude and the objective. Yeah,
And she further said she, just like everybody else, she had a job to do and she turned up and she
right.
did that job. So every athlete come in with their A game and stuff. The
Yeah.
4x400 meter relay, we're getting another shot at Paris. Can we get that 2 minute 29, 2 minute
Um,
59.12?
well,
Can we get anything
um,
below that?
well, yeah, that's in fact that's kind of where I was going. Because some African championships going, what's it? African
But
senior.
the 30th is the deadline.
Yeah,
So
yeah. No, in progress right now. Africa, it might have ended now. African senior championship. It
I
might
would
have.
love to know what the times are. So they're doing relays?
I would imagine so, but I believe it might have ended. It started when Friday, I think it was. So, but there's a lot of confusion with the meat and all that. So
Listen, as it stands
maybe,
right now,
maybe that might have worked in our favor. That Zambia don't
as
get
it
a chance
stands right now, we are numbers. I think we will get the last opportunity to
to.
run a relay on the day, on the closing day. So can
First,
we get
yeah,
the 2 minute 59? If it's even 2 minute 59, 10,
yeah, yeah.
point 10.
I,
If me get that, me will take
I,
it.
I going into the trials, I kind of what I'm expecting. I think, and I'm have to be blunt now. Depends on who make themselves available. Cause
No, but why wouldn't you make yourself available when all of them will be right in the country, in the same space? All of them will be at the trials. So why wouldn't you make yourself? What they need to do is to put the top four at the trials. Well, should I say top four at the
I,
trials are the top four best times? Which one make more sense?
I understand what you mean. The top four are with the best times, cause that is probably a top four. But
Yeah, I think we need to put them on a team and
yeah,
then maybe, five,
if you
six, seven,
have another
eight
team,
on
yeah, if you
another
have two
team.
teams, yeah,
Yeah, I think that's what we need to do because we need that 2 minute 59 point. If it's even 59.10, it means that
just 100th of a second.
we are the 16th team.
Yeah.
We don't matter if we're the 16th team because we can go to the Olympics as a 16th
Yeah, it
team
don't matter
and
exactly.
finish with a silver medal.
Right. Um. Hopefully, Zambia won't be making an attempt to run a better time.
When will they run it? The 30th is the deadline.
Yeah, but like as I was saying,
You mean like now?
I doubt that it will happen, but you never know.
I
I
think
doubt.
Rashawn Clark is a good opener for a 4x4 based on what I saw at the World Relays. I don't remember his split, but he gave us a Christine Day open leg.
But, uh,
You
I
can
don't.
go back and watch it, man. He
I
gave us a Christine Day open leg.
have it written down here somewhere.
Yeah, I don't remember what the split was, but I think he handed over maybe first or second, but he gave us a Christine Day open leg.
Yeah.
So come on, guys, we need to cheer on the 4x4 team. We want all four teams to
But
be at the Olympics. All five relay teams to be at
yeah,
the Olympics. We
I
don't want
heard
to break legacy.
I heard that one country so far has accepted invitation to assist.
To come,
Yeah, but I think we
let
need.
us clap them. Which country? Make we big them up.
I haven't heard is which one, but somebody sent me
Okay.
something that one.
Any country that
But,
takes up the invitation to come to Jamaica to give us another opportunity, thank you very much. I
but
would love to know is which country.
I think we may need another. I think this three,
You can mix a team, You can mix a team
No,
and call it international.
no, that would be national. Three national teams.
That's what I'm saying. You can mix a team with people from different countries.
Mm-mm.
They did it in the Bahamas.
Yes. But that wouldn't have. You can do that. You can have such a team, just to give
Yeah.
us a competition. But for the mark to be considered valid and accepted, you have to have three national teams.
Three
National.
national.
Yeah, you can
No,
have another international team to make up number and all that, but you must have.
no, but the race when we went to the Bahamas June 16th,
Mhm.
wasn't it three teams in the race?
There was
There was
Barbados,
Jamaica. There was a mixed team with Jamaicans and some
right,
others, and
and
there was
I think another team.
and there was another team, three
Right.
teams. So that's what I'm saying.
No,
If
three. You need three national teams, as I understand it. Three
No, I'm
national.
asking you how
Mhm.
many teams
Mhm.
were in that 4x4 June
Um,
16th. It was three teams.
Three national plus another team. That's what I say. Or just
No,
three.
wasn't
Yeah,
it
it could
three
have been,
teams?
but we would have fallen short anyway because we wouldn't
No,
have
but we
satisfied
would
the
have still
requirements.
gotten the mark. That's what I'm saying. You can
All right.
mix a team.
I'm up for correction. I'm gonna check and get back to you
Yeah, you can check. You can mix a
because
team.
no. They
Huh?
can't use an international. No, it's not recognized as
All right. My
This is like,
question
for
again.
example, if a mixed team set a world record, it's not considered a world
No,
record.
I'm not talking about the mixed team. I'm
No, I know.
talking to
Yeah, I know.
accommodate having three teams.
As
All
far
right,
as I know, no.
Kino,
But
Kino.
I'm up for correction on that.
All right, Kino, can you do something for me? Can you check how many teams, um, were in the 4x4 100-meter relay at the Bahamas June 16th? That second chance that we got. How many teams were there in the men's 4x4? Please check it for me, Kino, because I'm sure that they use mixed international team to make up the number of teams.
Yeah, I know one was there, definitely.
They
But
had one in the
what was
women's.
there, is what is required. That's the important thing. Really,
See there, look at it. Sikino put it there. It was three teams. Barbados, a full Barbados team, a full
yeah.
Jamaican team, and a mixed nationality team.
So well, maybe it's maybe it's two then. Maybe it's two
No,
national.
they say you have to have, I think they say you have to have three international teams, and that was why they mix it.
Three national teams. National.
Let me look for the relay.
Rules of let me see. Rules for qualification.
I think it was
Qualification.
three teams, man, in it, Ozzy.
No, I am not saying what was in it or not in it. Is what is required. That's
No, but that was how we were going to. If we had achieved the mark, it would have been ratified. That's what I'm saying.
That means it maybe two teams and not three. Then two national teams, meaning four members.
So it's not three.
Country.
It's not three full national teams. Maybe it's two.
Maybe it's two then. Maybe it's two.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It couldn't be three because it was only three.
I've heard somebody say it's two, but based on what I have seen in the past, it's three. But things change, so I will.
No, man. It is that was what it was at the Bahamas, and that's it why I asked thing there to check it. But back to the original question: can we get the 259.10?
Yeah, man, I think so. I believe. I think I would expect that the shape that we're best foursome, or even with not the best foursome. We should. I think we can. I think we
I'm
can.
wondering how they're going to pick the best foursome.
Oh,
If
this
it
is
is
where the
going to
problem.
be top four at the trials, or it is going to be based on season best.
This is, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Because you see, going the route of picking the best at the trial, at least you know this is current farm. This is farm right now. So that's
No, well, the thing is that we have all of them in the same space. I think one of the problem is that people are unavailable until the trials come for the Olympics.
mm,
I've never heard an athlete unavailable for Olympic or World Championship trials unless they are injured. So now that everybody is at the trials, and what people need to understand too is that the relay is a lot of athletes' best chance of ever winning a medal.
and this is something I have been saying to some of my brethren there, and I cannot understand 'cause during the to and fro between J3, Stephen Francis, etc., we heard that athletes, well, they didn't want to go back there.
So many athletes right now,
They didn't want to go back.
many Olympic champions right now is a relay medal make them Olympic champion.
Yeah, I agree.
Many world
I agree with
champions
it.
right now is a relay medal that makes them world champion.
And for
So
some, I agree. For some, it's I mean, realistically, it's their best possible chance to get a medal. For some.
listen,
So
Asafa Powell is an Olympic champion and is a relay medal why he's an Olympic champion.
I know that. I know that. So I don't understand the thinking of we hear about.
Tyson Gay is an Olympic champion and is a relay why he is an Olympic champion. And the reason why I call those two names because they are two of the top sprinters in this era. And is a relay medal that makes them a champion at the highest level. All right. While you're checking something, Ozzy, let me
Yeah, I
just
just
look
trying.
at some of the comments. Uh, one track hero is saying Rashawn schedule Bizino. Kino is saying he's running. Track hero is saying, to be honest, some of the 400-meter hurdlers faster than the 400 runners. Asani Wilson, Rashane Clark, and Malik James King. Johan Blake, too. I agree.
Johan Blake.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, Johan Blake used to could give you a good leg in a 4x4, especially as a
Oh, I didn't know
schoolboy.
that was school days, man.
Yeah.
That was school days.
And this is why I've been begging and I've been saying it for a long time. As it relates to the relays, let us think out of the box. The top four in an event is not always the best fit. The top four in the 100-meter is not always the best fit. The top four in the 400-meter is not always the best fit. And we've seen America do it over and over. And this is why I always use Alisa Felix as an example. Alisa Felix is not a 100-meter runner, and Alisa Felix has been a staple on the American 4x1 team throughout her entire career. Name me one championship from Alisa Felix was discovered for the 4x1 that Alisa Felix is not on the back.
But
So we just need to get
I'm trying to
open
find.
up the thing and look at skill sets. It's not. I remember 2022 in Eugene when we lost the 4x1. An American said it is not about having the fastest women in the world. I'm really upset when we hear that, but it
Yeah,
was true. It was true. It's not about having the fastest people. It's how you use them. It's how you identify their skill set and place them where they are best suited and where you will get. maximum out of them. Anyway, Ozzy, I am doing all the talking. You need to do all the talking. Maybe maybe they're tired of hearing my voice. So
Yeah,
you
man,
need
no,
to.
so I'm trying to. Okay. What really see me? Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, let me
really.
go. Sorry, let me go back. Yeah, yeah. I think we have a good chance of running 259 low, even 258 high.
If I even 1-0, me will take
Um.
it.
All right. Let me. However, it seems the focus, all the energy is just about
Hey,
qualifying for the Olympic. It should be more than qualifying for the Olympic.
you know what
If
just came
if it's
to
just to make up number, I don't
you.
mind. I don't have a problem with that there. If it's
Listen,
just
you
to
know
make
what
up
just
number.
came to my mind, Ozzy?
Mhm.
You see this 4x4 that they're going to run at the stadium? It would be nice to put the top high school 4x4 team with these guys.
Um,
So you would put Kingston College 4x4 team. You would put Calabar 4x4 team. Who else had a very good 4x4 team? Excelsior had a very good 4x4 team. Because they too will be at the trials because
yeah,
they're
but then
also
we'll
the
be
junior.
behind after 300 meters.
No, what? No, it doesn't matter where they are, but you
Yeah.
create some excitement. You create a buzz with them. Put the top high school teams in.
Remember, they have their trials, too,
Yeah, but
the junior trials.
everybody trials will be finished by Sunday night. This relay will be finished by Sunday night.
Yeah, yeah, but some of the
So
events, but they would have had to make the adjustments
listen,
just for this time for the seniors.
these juniors go to champs on a Saturday and run the 400 and still run the 4x4. So I don't know
Yeah,
what you're
but that
saying.
is, yeah, but that is so you're running for your school for points.
No, but what I'm saying, we want to create. Man, why we can't think out our box?
No,
What I'm
no,
trying.
I understand you're saying, but no, okay. If you were a coach, if this is what I expect to hear, if they were running for something more than just excitement,
They're
yeah.
running for country. They're running for
No,
pride. They're running. Oh, you mean if they're running for something? What do you mean?
no, not the schools, a high school, that does run
Listen, you see, this is
four
one
by
of the
four.
problem that I have.
No,
You know, this is one of the problem we have is that we
mm,
think that everything is about running for school. I am, and this is why I always talk about America. America is so creative in them trials right now that you they're so creative how they do their finish line. Them even have them athletes signing the Eiffel Tower or mimic Eiffel Tower. We
yeah, that is, yeah, but
It is a championship. You are creating a buzz. So the organizers, since as you want these teams, or let's say you have 4 senior teams, reach out to the high schools them and say, all right, most of these juniors now run until next year. Worse if they don't make the world junior team. And say to the school, all right, bring your 4x4 team. We want to line up your 4x4 team with the seniors. Create a buzz in the event. Yeah, we know so the seniors are going to run left them, but
yeah, but there goes
create
the
some
buzz. That's what,
excitement for the fans.
yeah, it's excitement if they are competitive. But if they,
But they will be competitive. Oh, you
you
mean
mean
they're not?
amongst themselves?
They're going to be
No, no, see, no. Realistically, HP, the high schools are running 3 minute
no,
nine,
this
10.
you have high schooler run 3 minutes 05.
No, that was Calabar donkey years ago with
You know,
four,
but no, that wasn't donkey years ago. That was just
with,
a few years ago with Christopher
with
Taylor.
3:45 guys.
Listen, you missed the point what me I try and make.
Yeah, let me
We
see.
can't.
Probably.
The point that I'm trying to make, it is a
Mm,
national championship and we're going after something. So
mm,
create a buzz around it. Just like when you put top high school athletes to run with seniors. You understand? So it is a relay, it's a one-off relay. So
mm.
just wherever the lanes are empty, get the top high schools and throw them into the relay. But you know, but anyway,
No, you see, if that Calabar team that run the three, if that was no, I agree with you. But then when
no,
the
sir, we
thing,
can no man, we can put them in there. We can put them in there.
Then going the 50 meters behind, 60 meters behind. Then no,
I agree with you, track hero. I agree with you. I totally agree with you. I agree
it,
with you. But I just we alone
mm.
no think a certain ways. That's how it goes.
No,
But
I am okay if it's uh, if if they're going to be competitive, that is what provide the excitement. But if they're going to be 50, 60 meters behind that, no. If you say they're going to be competitive amongst themselves, the schoolers, yeah, well, okay. But they won't be able to compete with them senior team. I mean, realistically, they just won't be. They just won't be. Not the current crop of school teams that we have.
um well, I'm looking forward to the trials, and as always I look forward to these heated discussions. Some people won't understand it. Some people see it as other things, but I like these discussions, and I enjoy them immensely. So, track fans, go out to the national trials. It is this week from Thursday to Sunday, and let us support our athletes and cheer for them and scream out their names,
Oh yes.
and let us support them. Let us support them. Ozzy?
Um, I saw something today on the internet. This guy Shannon Sharp. I don't know if you're familiar with the name. I think his ESPN is on one of the sports personality sports program. Throw the thing. The U.S. women and the Jamaican women, like yes, we. I don't remember his exact word, but like so fighting words. Let me say it that way. Then. It's fighting words. I'm just whooping, and I guess it's because of the performance in the hundreds, in the
at the
hundred.
at the US trials.
Right, both hundreds, yeah. So he said
Mhm.
Jamaica, yeah, like we're ready for the no. That I going forward. I think.
No, but we have to respect them
No,
doing that,
no,
because
yep,
the reality is that they are leading the charge based on form right now. But
yeah,
it is not going to be about right now, it is going to be about Paris.
exactly. So,
And whether we want to accept it or not, Shakari is a person to beat based on
yeah,
form.
of course, yes,
Based on form, and
yeah,
and I hope
undoubtedly,
people are not sentimental and all of
no,
that. It is what it is.
of
She
course,
is the person to be based on form. And I said to somebody, to beat Shakari, you have to identify her weakness and use it to your advantage.
oh,
So
oh,
I hope that is what our coaches are doing, because they're
mm.
smart coaches.
But
She has a
sorry,
weakness.
yeah, go ahead.
She has a weakness, a serious. I mean, all athletes have a weakness, but her weakness, if you know what you're doing, you can use it to your advantage, and that is all I'm going to say on that. But the US trials has been going good. I've been enjoying it, but as of course it's at the Eugene track, where the track is very fast, so you're seeing some super times. And of course, um, Christian Coleman did not make the 100 meters.
I don't understand. Yeah, that
You know,
was. He looked so good in the semi-final, eh?
yeah, but we know what is his weakness too. His weakness is finishing.
Yeah, but
His
I
weakness is
don't
his
know.
finish.
But look at the Coleman of. You remember Coleman of 2019?
2019, yeah.
There was no issue with finish.
There was issue with finish, but if you look at
It was
who was,
Coleman was
look
running
look at
in
the
nine
race.
seconds.
Replay the race in your head.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nine seven. I mean,
his
it
finish.
took well. uh, It
And
don't
and
matter
that's
to me. It don't matter if people close on you, as long as you reach the tape first. That is what
and
he was
that's
doing
and
in
that's the thing,
2019.
And you see Noah Lyles. You see Noah Lyles. Noah Lyles is a very smart athlete. Noah Lyles will know what his weakness is, and go and work on that weakness. You heard what he said in an interview? He said he had a problem with his start. You know what Noah Lyles do? Turn up at indoors.
Yeah. I mean,
So you have to be able to identify your weakness
yeah.
and be able to be honest about that weakness and work on it.
How Coleman looked in that semi-final.
Oh, you're looking at semi-final,
No,
don't
I
say
know.
nothing.
Yeah, I know, but he was comfortable. I know there was not the pressure of the final, and I believe that's what got to him in that at 50, 60 meters when the people come up beside him. I don't think it's a physical. Again, I am from a distance, so I don't know.
No, but you know, you have some people,
Eh?
You have some people, when people run up on them, they panic, Ask
Yeah,
Daniel, ask Daniel England about that.
I think I believe he just tight. I think that's what happened to him. He just tighten up and lost it. I don't think it's a physical problem. I could be totally wrong, but
no, but on a serious note, though, his finishing needs some work. And remember, Shelly said it in an interview, and Shelly did it. Shelly realized that her finish wasn't as strong as a Karen or a Veronica, who was very good top end speed. What did Shelly do? Shelly go and work on her finish. So you have to identify what your weakness is and work on it, because if you don't,
Coleman and his team would know what is what.
His finish, because look at Curly. Look how Curly finished. Curly lean into that third place.
Yeah, and you're right. It's the finish, but is what causing the finish to go right? Is it physical? Is it mental? Is it
that's the thing
combination
now.
of
That's the thing now.
everything?
If that was 60 meters, everybody get beaten.
Yeah.
But add the 40 to it, and I felt it for him. I felt his pain.
Yeah, I've never felt somebody just fall apart. I mean, it was good,
Yeah, and that is him.
I just fizzled.
That is him. That is him.
I don't think it's
but it was a good race, though. It was a good race, and of course, when Noah is at the back, Noah doesn't panic.
The 400 final US final now. Look at you.
The 400 meter US final running. All right, guys.
We're going to start right now.
All right, guys. I'm going to wrap up. I'm going to wrap this up.
You make a jump.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they're standing behind the blocks.
All right, guys. I'm going to wrap up now. I want to see this 400 meter final. Thank you guys for joining, and have a good one. Thank you.
We're running it all the way, we're in the lead. We're running it, finish line is all I see. Get up on, no, don't stop. Future bright, the vibes nice, oh gosh. No time for slow down, just sprint, can't lapse. We walk the